I loved creating it. It wasn't just a guy in front of a band. I got George Schaefer to do that. Now, George Schaefer had never done a music special. He's a wonderful director and very well known for drama. And I called him. I thought, you know, this guy will give me some class. He was great. He was great to work with. He was so excited to do this show. We did a lot of that second special at the Pantages. And you know, that album that was going to come out when the special aired, I'd never sung any of those songs. That was from the Even Now album. And Even Now had Copacabana on it. And Can't Smile, I think, was on it. And Looks Like We Made It. I don't know, a lot of big ones that were coming from that album. And nobody had heard those songs. But, you know, I thought, well, maybe I'll luck into some of them being hit records. So we produced the show as if they were, even though the album had never come out. And we did a big production around Copacabana, which hadn't come out yet, as if it was a big record. And I remember the first day of recording the second special, the night before I had won the Emmy for the first special. So I came in the next night, you know, and everybody was applauding, and I was starting the second special. That was a great memory. We did, you know, various production on there, but then we did a concert at the end. And the concert was filled with these songs that nobody ever heard of, but I kept saying to the audience, pretend you've heard this, and when you hear the first note of it, oh, pretend you love this song, but they'd never heard it before. And they were great. They were great. They played along with me on that. And when I hit the first note of Looks Like We Made It, they went crazy just as if they had always loved that song. And same thing with Can't Smile. They didn't know it, but they pretended they knew it. It was great.
Well, you mentioned the Copacabana number. You're wearing that silver shirt in it.
I got into trouble on that.
Tell us why you got into trouble with that.
Well, you know, I was doing Danny Kaye. I was just, you know, fooling around. And a lot of the critics just, you know, hated me doing that. They didn't understand I was having a great time. They thought it was serious, you know. So it's their problem. But the audiences loved it, though.
And is it true that that almost ended up in the Smithsonian, but not
quite? It
did.
did. We sent it to the Smithsonian because they requested it. I was honored. It was an honor. And then I gave an interview. And you can't take that shirt seriously. It's ridiculous. So, I mean, what was I supposed to say? I'm honored to send that wonderful shirt. So I said, I always knew it would wind up in an institution one day. And they got very insulted and sent it back to me. And they didn't put it in there. They got no sense of humor.
So you still have the shirt then?
I do. It's when we do Vegas, we put it up in the bar.